Hello everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Night Talk. Today's topic is Communism, the fantasy that plagues the world. Please subscribe and remember to click the bell button so that it will receive notice when new videos posted on my channel. Thank you. In the last video, we disclosed the lies of the left. Now let's go further to expose the ideology behind. When the left attacks capitalism, their theory is based on communism, the fantasy created by Karl Marx. There are very complicated arguments with the theory, but you can get the simplified abstract from the public education system in China. The core concept of the explanation describes the ultimate goal of human society would be like, when productivity reaches a certain level, people will enjoy products allocation based on their needs. Communism theory created the illusion that the basic economic problem, scarcity, doesn't exist. Economics is defined as the study of the use of scarce resources to satisfy unlimited human wants. But communists use deceptive propaganda to brainwash people that by getting rid of the so-called surplus value, they can fix the problem of inequality in society. Sounds really wonderful until you have a look in history to realize the horrible disasters came with this ideology. The Communist Manifesto did not hide its nature and started with, "A specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism." As a result, the communist movement plagued the world and brought death and destruction wherever it goes. It's like a virus spread through human society with great popularity until people realize it's too late to stop it. The main reason many people are drawn to the communism ideology is the lack of understanding in human nature. When people cannot think independently with common sense, it's very easy to fall for the idea that sounds perfect to address the problem of inequality. In reality, private ownership is the driver for the development of human civilization. But communism took the ownership away and gave it to the government. In this way, it gave the sense of group ownership, but it took away the incentive to put in the effort for achievement. In an equal system without superior moral principles, why would anyone bother to put in real effort at work? When people enjoy the equality while hoping others would carry out the real work, disasters will happen eventually. If you think communists have moral principles, think again, because they want to have everything by doing nothing. That's the theoretical analysis of the communism ideology in common sense. Because it contradicts with human nature, in reality, you can only call it a fantasy. But the practice of communism has caused real catastrophe in human history, because the ideology promotes hatred and violence. When the proletariat overthrows the bourgeoisie through color revolution, what comes next? Could everyone become rich overnight? Maybe those leaders, and they become the new bourgeoisie. So what's the difference between their revolution and robbery? There has to be leaders during the revolution, and they are the ultimate beneficiary of this ideology. When you see the dark side of communism, you should know how dangerous it is. Throughout history, the communist revolution since the beginning only created tyrants and dictators that used the ideology as their excuse to enslave and slaughter innocent people for their own benefit, result in massive starvation and genocide. And yet, in today's world, many people are still promoting this ideology. The reason behind it was that there are always people who want to have things that they did not work for, or they want to become the next dictator. If people want to be lifted out of poverty, Today's capitalism did a pretty good job in past decades. If someone lives in Western society believes communism ideology is a better solution for human society, maybe it's a good idea to suggest them to move to North Korea for a change. In the end, you have to experience for yourself to realize what real communism feels like. I'm Andrew Hathaway. Thanks for watching.